in their best Goldberg voice.
Goldberg.
His son signed with University of Colorado.
Come
Yeah,
on.
sure did.
Well,
Yep.
somebody's been putting up pictures saying that he could possibly be an entrant in Elimination Chamber.
I hope not. His best
I
days
hope
are behind
not.
him.
There's no reason to.
No,
Oh, I hope not.
he's a good athlete, but he's a one trick pony as far as wrestling's concerned.
Yeah, I
Two trick pony. Two trick.
I agree.
I love Goldberg, but he had his day.
Yeah,
He had his day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He
He had
did,
the streak. He had the streak. That's what he's known for.
but he's still very angry that he didn't get his final match the way he wanted it and whatever else he's complaining about. So.
Well, Bret Hart's still mad at him for injuring him.
I mean, hey,
He will be till the day he dies. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
Bret Hart is a younger version of Ole Anderson. He's pissed off about everything.
oh boy, Bret Hart fans gonna come after you now. You done did it.
I know. Yeah, I know. I met Bret Hart's brother, Ross Hart, down at the Hall of Fame. Very, very nice guy. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, had lunch with him. Him and
No.
Vampiro Firpo.
Purple. Okay.
Yeah, he wrestled at California. I didn't. He was big in the 70s, I think it was.
Hmm.
He was South American. Can't wait to play the intro. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be Dome Globe night tonight, guys. On my side of it,
That's Ben's favorite belt.
it is. So, Ben, you better take your Xanax now.
You're right. I'm gonna take my grandpa pills.
I know it. Yeah.
Just make sure I don't take the blue one.
Don't forget your Geritol, Ben.
Right.
Yeah.
My Metamucil.
Get off my lawn.
You can do it, Grandpa. You can do it.
I know.
Today's show is sponsored by Viagra. Be sure to
Coming
like
up
and
next.
subscribe.
That should get the rise in viewers.
Yeah, there we go.
Sponsored by Viagra. And coming up next,
Stronger than ever.
I think we're gonna have some stiff competition tonight, guys.
there we go. That's right. That's right. We are on the downhill slide of the week.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy, it's gonna be great. Viagra.
Got people sending me now. All the text messages and PMs gonna start. Sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah, maybe the comments will be interesting tonight. We'll see. I mean, they're always interesting, but maybe,
They're always
well,
interesting.
yeah.
They're always good.
maybe
We'll
they'll be
always have
extra.
some good interaction.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had a trouble keeping up last week. We had a high number of people commenting, so I missed a few.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Viagra Falls slowly.
Oh man, Viagra falls. No Viagra. Never mind. It's supposed to go the other way, Mark.
I know. Little blue pill.
Come on.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, we got viewers because somebody just PM me. Just PM you
Oh, okay.
because I know you're on the show.
Yeah, let's have some fun tonight. Let's make it drama free tonight.
Uh,
Drama free, sucker free.
that's
Imagine
right.
If Viagra had the if Viagra had the Boy George song "Come on, Come on, Come on, Chameleon" as the
Yeah.
background music as a commercial.
I'll tumble for you. Yeah, I get a rise out of
You'll
this.
be propped up.
Oh
You'll be tumbling. You'll
man,
be
that
propped
is
up.
terrible.
How about hit me, baby, one more time?
You'll be pitching a tent.
Oh my god.
let's get started.
Hello, it's Scott Ahrens. It's Thursday. Don't forget to tune in to Spanning the Globe.
Good evening, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's time to go spanning the globe. My name is Mark Maggard. I want to welcome you tonight. Thank you for joining us, as most of you do each week. We are here to educate and entertain, and I hope we do a good job of that.
Mhm.
Like and subscribe. So, it's going to be a good show tonight. I can already tell. Joining me this evening, the usual suspects. Next to me, I think it's next to me. Yeah. To my left, your right, is Mr. Richard Ward, the Warden, known as the Hardcore God, by the way.
What's up, everybody?
And underneath me, right underneath me, is Mr. Andy B., who is the founder and CEO of Love Those Wrestling Belts.
How's everybody doing tonight?
And next to him, down here, is one of the admins of Championship Belt Brothers, Grandpa Ben.
Good evening. Good evening.
Welcome, guys. Tonight, our show, we will start with our sponsors. I'm going to start tonight. I'm tongue-tied right now all of a sudden. Our sponsors tonight are Mark Leather Championship Better Leathering and Ashley's Southern Designs. So if you want a custom shirt made, look her up on Facebook, and she could do you a really, really nice shirt.
She makes really nice T-shirts, everybody.
We have several she's made. So
Yes, we do.
And she happens to be my daughter, so give her some business. We appreciate that.
Definitely.
Also, if you're watching us on Facebook, be sure you click on the StreamYard link. I know a lot of people say they can't find it, but it should be there somewhere. And then click on the option that allows your name to pop up on our screen. So when we put your name up on the screen, you're not showing up as one of many Facebook users. If you don't want to do that, and you do have a YouTube account, you can go over to the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel and look us up on the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel, and the current stream of Spanning the Globe is on there. And that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast. So be sure you check them out on Linktree and on Apple Podcasts. They love to talk about wrestling. They were on a brief hiatus, but they're making a comeback, and they've been putting some shows out there. I think you can find them on Facebook as well. So, how are you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
Awesome.
Doing great. How are you doing, Mark?
Doing good.
I'm
Doing really good. It's Thursday
I'm
night.
getting there.
Okay. As long as you're getting there.
Oh, Kirk Hall.
The
Kirk
first
Hall.
hello of the evening. Hey, Kirk.
Yeah, he always starts things off.
He always starts us off in a
What's
great
up,
way.
Kurt?
Well, Scott, it is Thursday. Absolutely. James is enthusiastic.
Mhm.
As he always. There's one of our Facebook users. Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy, partner.
It's Phil.
Hey,
Oh,
Max.
it's Phil. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Max.
Hey, Max.
Max McCall.
What's up, Max?
Rob Collins. We could talk about that. We got some time. We can talk about that.
Mhm.
What's up, Rob?
Cedric Lydom. Good evening.
Hey, Cedric.
Going on,
what's up, buddy?
Cedric?
Cedric,
He's
what's
on
up,
the
man?
Bells and Belts podcast,
He
correct?
sure is.
That's right.
Yep. Another great podcast, man.
Be sure you check them
Mhm.
out.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yeah, that was kind of a wild intro. I don't think it's the one you're talking about, but We did get Scott Aaron's permission to show that. We thought it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, CJ?
What's up, CJ?
CJ Smith. I want to bring this up.
Hey, CJ.
I want to bring this up. CJ Smith is our one of our most frequent viewers, one of our most avid viewers. He has a belt group called the Northern Michigan Wrestling Society, and he's had a couple of giveaways, or actually a few giveaways. I actually won a couple of those, and he sent me my latest giveaway win. And I'll put this up on screen to show this off. I got this yesterday, or day before yesterday. It's his logo on a cup, Northern Michigan Wrestling Society. I wish I could show up one. It's a very nice cup. I really appreciate it. I got my tea in here, my iced tea. So it's very
And it
nice.
has a
Appreciate
cap
that,
on it?
Carl. Yeah, it has a cap on. So in case I knock it over.
That's
Came with a
what
straw
matters.
too. So I really appreciate that. Also want to extend our thoughts and well
Nice.
wishes to him in the loss of a couple of loved ones. So he stayed loyal, watched the show during his grief. I guess it helped him cope. So we really appreciate that.
Yeah,
But
prayers
we
go
are
out to
sorry
you
for
and
your
your
losses.
family, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we are. Yo, Platinum.
The
Our resident,
Viagra Bull
resident-
title.
Platinum.
What's up, Platinum?
Yeah, man, I go whip your ass.
Yes. Stay off my damn grass.
There you
What's
go.
going on, Ethan?
Ethan
Ethan,
Thompson.
what's up?
He's become a weekly viewer.
Ethan.
Really appreciate that.
Glad to have you.
Ricky Hernandez,
Hey, Ricky.
What's going on, Ricky?
America's Most Wanted. There's
up,
Richie's.
Ricky?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
There.
How do
The
we
show's
look? How do we look
official
up to
now.
date, Megan?
Yeah.
How do we look? How we looking?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Looking sharp. Looking sharp. Looking handsome as usual.
Who's
There's
this
Gianni.
guy? Who's this guy?
What's up, Gianni?
Oh, we knew he was gonna wake up.
Wait, I thought he's napping. I thought he's taking a nap.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up?
Napping?
There's
snoring?
Christopher Raines. What's
There you
up,
go,
Gotcha?
Chris.
Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
What's up,
Good
Chris?
evening, Drew.
Hey,
Good
Drew.
evening, Drew. How's it going?
Andy Knuckles.
Drew, what's up, Drew?
Yeah, it's a laughing matter. I know. Number one in your book. That's nice.
You're number one in our book, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
How's it
number one
going,
in our book.
Lane?
Hey, Lane.
There's Laverty.
What's up, Lane?
We acknowledge you.
What's up,
We
Mark?
acknowledged you last night, but you were asleep.
You were sleeping,
Right.
too. There's a sleeping thing
Yeah.
going on with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a couple guys in our chat that have fallen asleep during the
Yeah.
chats. It's hilarious. Am I echoing?
Just remember,
No.
never,
No, you're not
Must
echoing.
be ringing his
Johnny, you're echoing.
no,
Okay.
never. One thing I learned is
He's a
never go to
subscriber.
sleep in the chat.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
and subscribe.
Okay, I want to go on. I'll get back to the comments here in a minute, but let me move on to the belt of the week. Ben has the responsibility for the belt of the week this week. You got it there ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get on to it. Put you on full screen.
So,
There it
my
is.
belt of the week is my new All Japan Triple Crown. Beautiful belt, beautiful belt. He did a
was the maker?
fantastic job. Mohammed Zubair is the maker of this beautiful newly acquired championship belt. Is the
I've heard a lot of good things about Zubair.
yeah, Zubair is he's good, man. What's going on, Max? How's it going? So there's the backing on it. Nice smooth backing. Thank you, Nick.
Four boxes.
Nice flexible leather. Very nice. Goes right over the shoulder.
Beautiful. Now, that's one of the
Excellent
two you have.
plating. Yeah, I have another one, but that one is gone. It's supposed to be sold. I'm just waiting on the person that the original person that bought the other one.
Yeah.
The other one from I got the hiccups. I don't know about that. Well, probably after today, We'll get to that later.
Look at Ethan.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to talk to my agent about that shit.
Ethan.
Oh,
Damn
Christopher's
it.
got the jokes too.
That's good. I'm glad you guys.
That is absolutely beautiful. He did a good job with that. I've heard a lot of good
Yes,
things
he did an excellent job. So there's our belt of the week made by Mohammed Zubair. Thank you for allowing me to share that.
Thank you for sharing it. I don't have a belt of the week, but
How
I do
heavy
have.
would you say that belt has been?
Yeah.
It was 12 and a half pounds. 12 and a half pounds. Yeah.
It's heavy, nice weight to it.
And those are 3 millimeter plates. Those are not 4 millimeter plates. Those are 3 millimeter.
Okay.
Well, it's supposed to be. I haven't measured them, but they appear to be 3 millimeter.
Nice.
Ah, okay.
So I think if I would have went 4 millimeter, probably would have went up to about 16, 17 pounds.
Yeah.
Because you guys seen my old All Japan. That thing is a monster. So Big Show could probably wear that belt. But yep, thank you all for the compliments on the belt.
Okay, let me get back to my belt cam. I got belt cam ready to go, I think. Yeah. I don't have any. Ben had the belt of the week, but I actually have some belts for sale. I'm going to put those on the screen real quick. I still have this belt. Oops, let me take a comment down. Sorry. I still have this belt for sale. The plates were made by Dream Championship Belts. That's Tanvir Kershid's group. The leather was done by myself. And this, I've shown this before, but I'm going to show it again on the floor this time instead of holding it up. Let me move the microphone a little bit. So you got the main plate here, which this is a CNC belt. Nice deep etching, 4 millimeter plates, but it's real nice deep etching, so it looks thinner once you get the etching going in there. This has the Australia flag instead of the UK flag, Canada flag, and how'd that get there?
You know why it's there? Because it's a perfect time to buy a belt.
Yeah, perfect time to buy a belt. That's right. Yeah,
perfect time to buy a belt.
The watch does not go with the belt.
It's just the perfect time.
Okay, so the leather was done by myself. It's got the double loop lacing. It's your
Watch not included.
Mexico and Japan flags here. This is comparable to the size of the Figs Dome Globe. Here's the back of it. I mentioned before the show started, it's going to be Dome Globe night because I got 3 of them to show off.
Boo!
Sorry, Platinum, no crush cam tonight. I also have this one here. This is the Fandu Dome Globe. I still got for sale. By the way, this one here is $375 shipped. If you want it, I'm gonna take it to Oklahoma City on Saturday. Show it off to somebody that might be interested in buying it. But, it's for sale till I get the money. So I still have this Fandu Dome Globe for sale for $350 shipped. That is not a firm price because it does have tarnish on the main plate. It's hard to see for the camera angle, but I noticed before the show, there's a little bit on the Mexico plate as well. But this is on their factory leather strap. It's not real leather; it's a faux leather with the UK flag. It's got the screws exposed on the back. That's how you could tell the faux leather from the real leather. But I've had both in my hands. There's really not a whole lot of difference in the leather strap itself. Now the backing is a little different, but the main fixed strap is not much different. But I'm asking $350 ship for this, but I will accept any reasonable offer. So if you're interested, let me know. And this one does come with the NWA belt bag. This one does not have a bag with it. This one has the NWA bag. So. I also have this, and I think what I'm going to do with this one, I'd like to poll the audience. I showed this one off last week. This is the Premier Dome Globe. This is on the leather strap. I showed it off last week. It was still on the factory strap. I'm still in the process of lacing it. I got about all the way across the bottom, almost all the way across the bottom. It should be done by the end of the weekend. But I will send it with the factory strap and the blue NWA belt bag. But I'm thinking about raffling this off. And I want to poll the audience. Do you think I ought to raffle this off? Maybe do a Powerball spot with $16 spots for 26
The
numbers.
kids call it events.
Events,
call it
yeah,
an
sorry,
event.
events. Yeah, let's do an event. So this one's not ready to go yet, but once it is, I'll decide what I'm gonna do. But this is a premiere. These are getting to be a little bit more rare than they used to. So anytime I see one, I'll try to jump on it. But I've got one. I don't need another one, so I'm gonna have an event. But if you think I should do that, let me know. And I also want to show off another belt I got. Oh, sorry, my watch
Is
was
that the heavy
bothering me.
one?
Huh?
Is that the heavy one you're
Watch out.
going to show?
Yeah, the heavy one. Yeah, this one. Yeah. What happened? Somebody joined us and kicked me off the full screen. Okay. This one was made by my M. Assad Ali. Was it Great Custom Belts?
Mm-hmm.
The mini. And I gotta say, this has some great. It's hard to focus on this belt with the camera, but there's a lot of great detail in this belt. I mean, great detail.
Yeah, it looks good.
And it's got the edge tooling, which is
Oh, you can see the etching.
clamshell tooling here.
The etching on the plates look
Has
good.
2 snaps on each end. It's got the red backing, which is exactly like the one I've got on my shelf, the big size. The only difference between this one and the big one I got is the edge tooling is a little bit different. This one has a shell tooling on it, and this one over here has that flower bud, whatever you call it, tooling, or rosebud tooling, so I call it. But anyway, this is very nice. Assad Ali's making these, and I'm just really impressed. This looks to be about 2 millimeters thick plates. Not bad. But did a really wonderful job, and he ships really quick too. So that's what I got.
Awesome.
And I think Richard had a belt he wanted to show off, didn't he? Let me kick off belt cam.
Yeah, I'm kind of throwing this out there to put out some feelers. I have a classic
She said.
Shields Big Gold Breed Leather. Breed Leather, Breed Stone.
Nice.
It's got a nice curve.
Just like my women.
Backing. I'm looking to trade this off for an Undisputed and a Shop Rank together, 2 for 1. And this belt came from a good person in the hobby, Mr. Jeff Levine. Got it about maybe a year or 2 ago. I believe the leather work is done by Michael Todd Anthony. And it was restoned and everything once I got it. Nice belt.
Looks very nice.
Looking to,
Very nice.
Get the Undisputed and the Shop Rhyme. I mean, it still has a nice shine since I got it. Even the tooling and everything is good on it. So if anybody's interested, 2 for 1. Classic
Okay.
Shields, fast delivery.
Ben Gianni has a question for you there if you want to field that.
I believe it's 3 millimeter. I believe the original one is 3 millimeter. I can't confirm that. I have to look it up, and that's going to be hard with it being a Japanese belt. But I believe it's 3 millimeter.
Okay. Yeah, the big gold belt made its debut in 1986.
86.
So-
Mm-hmm.
Bill, your
Place in the
knowledge
dome
is
globe.
showing.
I didn't realize it made its debut at that event. I thought it made its debut on World Championship Wrestling on the.
That's
on
what
the-
I thought
the
it did
City
too
show.
on TBS, didn't it?
Yeah, that's when
No,
Flair pulled it out of the
yeah,
bag.
it was on Valentine's Day. That's when they dated it. But we know those were taped too. So
Maybe that was his debut in the ring. Maybe I don't know.
right.
Hell, those two. I did not show Crush Can, Gianni. I know why you're saying, "Oh my goodness."
Oh, because he wants the belt.
Oh, I thought he was talking about. Okay.
You know you want it.
Sorry. Yeah, it is a nice belt. No longer. Oh yeah, yeah. Chris has his own 10 pounds ago. That's right. He's got one this last week.
Yep.
No
Congrats.
longer drooling.
Yeah. So he's got 2 belts to his name now.
Yes, he does.
See, that's how your collection starts, and then next thing you know,
Yeah.
you got a room full of belts.
I don't know, Johnny. I just want to make some people jealous, I guess.
What's up?
I want to address that here in a second. I'm going to catch up with some of the comments here. Shout out to everyone from Mendoza, Antonio Mendoza.
Can I share what
Going
I got,
on,
Mark?
Antonio?
Yeah. No. What? I'm sorry, Andy. Yes, you can't.
He said no.
This came, let's see, I guess it was Friday or Saturday. One day it came. And I'm in love.
Nice.
These
Nice.
are so nice.
Wow.
I mean, they're really doing up with how this came and the package here, and I just have to get the
Yeah.
undisputed belt. But if anybody else out there has one, I was just curious: are the stones better on this belt than in the past? I mean, for $450, $500, was it $500, whatever? I hope they put better stones on, the clear stones on undisputed. If anybody has it, they can let me know, because the stones on these
so
are
you're-
really nice.
So you're saying those side plates came with a nice
Andy,
package?
let's see that.
A very nice package.
Very nice package. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say that. And close that up for a minute.
Okay.
I was gonna say the line I usually tell the women. That's a nice box.
It is. It's one of my favorite boxes ever.
So
Crickets.
yeah, with the watch comments, I think
It
it's
actually
appropriate
is.
to bring
I like
this
it.
up. I would like to address something that occurred on last week's show, which was our viewer appreciation show. As we usually do on the show, we discuss things that happen in the hobby, both good and bad. I mean, the hobby's got a lot of great things, and I said this last night in the comment on another podcast. There's so much more good in the hobby than there is bad. It's just the bad is much louder for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, I felt it was appropriate to mention last week the fact that a major belt group had been taken down by Facebook over a post that included a picture of a belt with a prominent copyrighted logo. Nothing in that segment was said by any of us in a derogatory fashion. However, we did mention the personality that was behind the post and discussed what we felt was an ego issue that goes beyond the hobby. In fact, it's just kind of taking over this person's personality. Well, this appears to have ruffled some feathers, I guess, for lack of a better term. As one, I guess you could say, associate of the person we were talking about, felt compelled to comment on our show in defense of his friend, as most friends do. He went so far because I missed the comment. There's so many comments, I missed it. And he actually messaged one of our hosts who said, hey, you can go back and put that comment up there. The problem, however, is that the subject of this particular segment didn't take what we said very well, which we can understand. But instead of coming to me in a DM, which I extended the invitation, he blocked me and had his friends try to speak for him. As a result, he was removed from the Wide World of Belts group because you can't block an admin and remain in the group, and I'm an admin in that group. I also removed the friend who commented last week for the same reason. He blocked me as well. I've had a couple other of his friends approach me in my inbox, but they haven't raised the issue with me yet. I think they're working their courage up, I guess. However, we stand behind what we said last week and are open to dialogue by anyone associated with that person or the person himself. I'd like for someone from that group to explain to me or one of these other hosts what we said that wasn't true. With that, we're moving on, but be sure to like and subscribe. And we'll just move on. So
Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, because we know you are.
Yeah. So we're moving on with that. If they want to unblock us and talk to us, that's fine. I got no issue with that. But I defy them to tell me what we said that was incorrect or a lie. But I felt like there had to be a backstory explained to lead up to the post that got the group taken down. So there was no ill intent on our part. We're here to kind of talk about what happens in the hobby. It doesn't. I mean, we talk about the good, but you have to talk about the bad too. it's a give and take there.
Right.
Um,
And can I add on to that, Mark?
absolutely. Go ahead.
If you're going to try to hijack a podcast like that, what happening last week, at least go back and watch the whole segment. Because what I think is it was a miscommunication with that person that didn't watch the whole segment and instead jumped into that part of the segment and heard what he heard, which there was just a bunch of banter and joking around about it. But had he had heard the beginning of that, he would have understood that that person's belt or product or whatever it was, there was no hating on it. There was no. You guys complimented the belt.
Yeah,
You
it's
all
a beautiful
complimented
belt.
the belt.
It's a beautiful. I didn't
And-
say it was gaudy, but yeah, it's a beautiful belt. It really is.
And Nick, don't be saying name brands on here. You're gonna get us in trouble.
You guys-
But I think there was an unfair assessment by that person and judgment by that person to come on our podcast and do what he did. And you're probably watching right now. And if you are, go back and watch that segment or the whole podcast. Like and subscribe. Make sure you do that.
Thank
Go
you.
back
I appreciate
and then I think that they may have changed your judgment or what you heard or what you understood for the better, because no one needs none of that. But that was very unfair, and that's my way. I think my assumption, and I'm going to use the word assumption of what happened. You just didn't see the whole segment. And smash shout out to whoever alerted that person.
What up, Platinum?
Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I think the one thing I said about
That's
the
all.
belt is that it's a knockoff of the AEW TNT title. Knockoff was not the right word to use. I think what I meant was it was like a replica or the same style. But I used the word knockoff, and that was a misquote on my part. But everything else we said was absolutely true. Absolutely true. But, for those of you in my inbox who are kind of working up your courage to talk to me about it, just bring it up. Bring it up.
It's all about it's a communication. It could have been taken to the side instead of trying to hijack the show. Come on here using foul language and so on to try to make his point across. You would think people like that are anyone. I'm not going to say people like that. Anyone is better than that, especially if you're sitting here and you're watching this whole segment. And like I said, you caught the tail end of it. And I think some people just got overly sensitive about, there we go. They got overly sensitive about it.
What expose? Expose, Johnny.
You need more sleep.
No, I know what he's referred to.
Yeah.
Expose.
I don't know. What was I was going to say something. I can't remember
Are
what it
you
was
hooked
now.
on phonics?
Yeah.
Well, hold on, Ricky. That person, I think you're getting things crossed up. That person's group we didn't get targeted by them.
No.
It was another entity or a bunch of they all kind of associate with each other. But that group was just they took a hit for what happened. We didn't even really dive into that group because they essentially was just a victim of circumstance. That's what it was with them.
Yeah.
So it's just
for what I understand happened, this person posted that belt. Facebook took it down. This person reposted the picture of the belt. And again, I think it happened like 3 or 4 times, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what reportedly. Let's use the word allegedly and the reportedly.
That's what we understood happened, based on some comments we've seen in some of the groups, and the group got shut down by Facebook, and it's not going to come back. And it's unfortunate because that was one of the major groups in the hobby, have had one of the higher memberships in the hobby, and understandably, the owner of the group is not happy about it. But I want to make it clear that what we said on our show last week had nothing to do with envy, had nothing to do with hate, had nothing to do with jealousy, because there's nothing to be envious of, jealous of, or hateful of. We don't hate anybody. I don't. I can only speak for myself. I don't hate anybody. I was reporting what was said and gave a little backstory on it.
Be jealous of anybody.
No. If a high dollar item is your thing, hey, I'm happy for you. I love my Citizen Echo Drive. It's nice. But when you make this thing the center of your existence, that's where you have a problem. That's the problem. This right here is you make it the center of your existence. All the other stuff you do in the hobby, the pictures with the wrestlers and the belts, it's great, awesome. But when you make this everything about you,
Takes away from the rest.
Shove this in everybody's face saying you are jealous of this, that's where you have a problem. And that's what we had to say last week. Now, if I'm wrong, my DM box is open. If you want to unblock me, come with me, explain another side to it, I'm open to that. But I don't think anybody that's watching the show or hosting the show is going to disagree with what I just said. And that's all I got to say about that. So we'll move on to some more fun
This is the way
stuff.
I see it. I'm a grown man.
Oh, Joey.
I'll never be jealous of
Joey.
anybody.
Hey, Joey.
Do what you do. You get what you get. You have what you have.
This is my Sunday watch.
What's up,
I wear this
Joey?
to church on Sundays, and I also wear it to my civic group on Tuesdays sometimes.
But it's Thursday.
Thursday. Hello.
Well, Nick,
Hello.
we know what to get him for Christmas next year.
Yeah.
Hooked on phonics.
Yeah. But there's no hatred when we bring this stuff up. It's just fact. Plain, simple fact. I mean, if it hurts your feelings, it hurts your feelings. But we're not going to sit there and not say anything
what?
about it because you make it. You make this part of the hobby, which is absolutely ridiculous. You want to talk about this now?
Thanks for your contributions, Joey.
Yeah. You want to talk about this? Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about artwork.
We got a couple to talk about, Mark.
Yes,
Alright.
we have. Yeah.
Let's talk about
can I-
art.
Which
Can I
one
make
we talk
the
about first? 'Cause I only got a
comment
picture of
about
one
this
of them.
belt?
What's that?
All right. We're talking about the Brahma Bull belt.
No, we were going to do. Hold on, Richard. You're messing up the flow. Now we got to talk about that belt. Go
We
ahead,
were talking
Richard.
about Rafiki, weren't we? Rafiki.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't have a picture of that.
No, go ahead.
Let's do Rafiki first.
No. We're doing the Brahma Bull now.
I'll put the picture of the Brahma Bull. We'll talk about the Brahma Bull. I'll put the
Okay.
picture. You're good.
Who has seen the movie Ted 2? And when they sewed him up, the line he said, as soon as I seen the belt, the line came right to my head in the movie. You sewed me back together, but I'm kind of messed up right now. All right.
Okay. What can I say about this artwork?
If you're gonna make, yeah, go ahead, Mark.
I was going to say, what can I say? I don't know what to say. I'll let you guys talk about it.
I'll tell you what. Go full screen on me real quick so people
Okay.
can get a visual, and then we'll go back to that picture.
Hey, is there any way you can turn that? Can you turn the belt upside down, Mark? The picture.
No, I can't.
Now that's original.
Now he's got a normal snout.
That's what it's
You don't have a 10-foot snout.
With the
I
ring.
want everybody
Yep.
pay attention to that.
Any
Pay attention to this. Pay attention to these, and then pay attention to this,
eyes?
Fill
and then pay attention to the shape of the main plate. See that?
fill the screen up. Fill the screen up with that main plate. I'm gonna put. Okay, hold it right there for a second. Okay.
Look at that. I just discovered something else. Look at the logo
Yeah, the
and
logo's
look at the
different.
words.
Looks like the on the other picture looked like a telephone pole hit the bull in the snout. Look at that. What happened?
But the ring is gone. The ring is missing from the snout. The snout looks like it's been chokeholded, strangled.
The
Yeah,
nostrils
this
are
is
smaller.
this is just do better.
I mean, his snout got run over.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks bad.
So this is what I want to say.
That looks like shit. What's wrong with that belt? I like it.
This is what I want to say about this. So and then we'll go into the other belt.
And Mark, I sent that to chat. The picture's in chat.
Oh, okay. All right.
We have to hold these guys accountable, right? Now I know there's budget issues. There's you have to be within your budget. But if you're paying $350, you might as well save that last $150 and get a Brahma Bull belt from Shop.
Get the real thing.
Some of these belts that they're producing look horrible when they try to when they try to duplicate, and that's what they're trying to do, duplicate these belts.
Yeah.
Trying being the key word. Trying.
Or trying. The $1 million belt. I always tell people the $1 million belt, the spinners belts, the Brahma Bull belt, the new world heavyweight title.
Thank you, Nick.
Those belts there.
Forgot about the shower.
Oh man, Platinum, why you do that?
Look, a
It's a
shower.
shower.
If you know, you know.
All right. Now,
Watch
be
is
honest
waterproof.
with me, guys. Be honest with me. Be honest with me, guys. I'm going to say this. Tell me the bottom of the bull's nose doesn't look like a set of testicles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me it doesn't.
Yeah. Look like some Rocky Mountain oysters. Everything is off about that belt.
Everything.
What picture were you looking at when
the
you
creases
decided to make the artwork?
Apparently, the picture had a wrinkle in the middle of the snout. So
It must have, or they must have. Right.
Is Stevie
Either that,
Wonder
or they
doing
didn't
the
have the
artwork?
glasses on, or what?
Is Stevie Wonder doing the artwork?
It must have been.
isn't she
You know.
lovely?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Let me tie in something. Let me tie in. Oh man.
That's true, Kevy.
Right. Or jailhouse tattoo.
Yep. That's
My,
me.
my friend could do this for $50. My friend could do that for
Punk's
$50.
close. Purse closed.
Moose up front should have told you.
So we really need to hold these guys accountable, because then we had a situation also that a maker wanted to make a comment in the CBB
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of didn't even relate to the whole post, but he tried to make it that way. But you're going to try to now. He's not answering any questions when people are asking, "Is this artwork acceptable to you?" Please tell us so we know to avoid you too. Oh my goodness, you guys are creative, man. Man,
Oh, wait, hold
keep coming. You guys are messing my concentration all the way up.
I'm choking over here, Kevy.
Kevy is in, man.
On tonight.
Man, he is on
Man.
fire.
You got to keep that oh hell no post.
I got a better one here.
Hell to the no, it's gonna stay. I'm probably gonna start doing videos if it keeps up, because these guys now, you got makers excusing it and then trying to throw in there, oh, if you give middleman a belt, he won't talk bad about you. You ain't met this one. And that maker, Muhammad Usman, I'm gonna say your name. I'm gonna shoot your name. You spent the last 2.5 years begging to get back in the championship belt, brothers.
Heavy.
Dude, we're gonna have to put you on timeout if you don't calm down. No, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yeah, right. Here we go. You know, you're gonna try to put out some propaganda and try to make it about yourself, and selfishly gonna make a comment like you did. That making you look bad because you did that.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to defend those actions, and not you didn't even address the real issue was talking about in the post. But that's okay. Just keep it up. Keep it up. He spent 2.5 years trying to get back in the CBB. He's probably going to leave as quick as he came back. Anyway, hold these guys accountable. Check your artwork. Check for misspellings. Check for inaccuracies. I'm not saying that everybody's belt is going to come out as perfect and close as TV accurate, because I think that's a farce to believe that TV accuracy really exists, because every belt is different. They're not always 100% the same. But damn. So check with these guys, man. Check with these guys. See, right there. Vinny got. There we go. Hold on.
He's here.
There we go. Now we official. The Brahma Bull Championship.
I'm telling you.
Oh man. Somebody call it, what do they call it? The Brahma Moose in the chat. Somebody sent a message saying, hey, man, that's the Brahma Moose Championship.
Hey, rookie.
Or like I referred to it earlier, hell no, HC, what the is that?
Yeah.
Right.
Please.
Right. Dude, that belt looked like this.
There you go. Look at that one.
Hi, Rookie. How are you?
Man, you guys are going hard, but
what I said was it looks like somebody took a rope, wrapped it around the snout, and pulled it tight, held it there for like an hour, and then took it off. And stayed
suffocated that poor bull.
It's like somebody took a pipe to its nozzle.
Yeah.
Look at the horns. Look at the shape of the plates. The words on the wrong. You couldn't even paint the words right. Look at the eyes, man. That's messed up.
He's on acid. Look, he's on acid. Look at those eyes.
Right, man. He is psychedelic tripping, bro.
He's out there.
That's the wish.
You might as well. You might as well paint white. You might as well paint white spirals in the eyes.
This is what you get when you go finding a belt on Temu.
Right.
He looks like he got a surprise practical exam. The doctor came out
right.
and got the surprise finger.
That bull looks like the first time he saw the Rafiki belt.
Right.
Do we want to talk about the Rafiki belt now?
We'll get to that. Yeah, let's talk about that right now.
Okay.
Let me get a full screen again. Let me get a full screen again so we can use.
Rafiki's got two different size eyes. Look at that.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
What the heck?
Hang on.
We could do a side by side right there. There you go.
Hold it up there. Oh, you do it? Okay.
Man, not even close. I mean,
no.
Right there, Ben.
Rafiki looks so different than.
I mean, if the intention was to put an ape on the plate, they did a wonderful job. It's a great looking ape, but that's supposed to be a lion.
Supposed to be being the key words.
Well, the nostrils are perfect for.
This is what it should look like. This is an official replica for people that is wondering. That's what it should look like. Right there.
Hope you feel better, Nor.
Yeah, glad you're back, Nor.
Thanks.
That seems to be the common issue with some of these replicas over there is they're putting an ape on the main place. They have a lion.
It's Rafiki.
Never Rafiki, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen people call it Chewbacca. I'll accept that answer.
I love this. I love
Left his jock strap on top of it.
Right. He looked like he
Why?
put on his tidy whities instead of his boxers.
Yeah, it's Tidy Whitey's with the skid mark on it.
Yeah.
The whole Rafiki belt is a skid mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
I mean, the rest of the belt isn't bad, but that's glaring. That's just glaring.
Yeah, but I mean, even the plates, we know the plates are really thick on the actual belt.
Chris is on fire now.
If it's gonna take, okay, wow. If it's gonna
So
take,
what you're saying is a Michael Jackson belt.
right?
Rafiki.
Um,
Zoo death match.
if it's gonna take shaming these makers into trying to do right, then that's what I will do. You know, if you're gonna be a maker that's gonna get in your feelings and make a post like Usman did, make a comment like he did,
Yeah.
you know, you're gonna make an ass out of yourself because you tried to hijack the post and then you tried to make it you tried to take the focus away from the post. That was not the time nor the place, but he made it that way. That's okay.
If you want to defend your work, there's no problem with that.
Look,
but-
read what Nick put, guys.
Yeah, yeah. But to sit there and throw accusations at other people over your artwork, your bad artwork, is just simply wrong.
Right.
Hey Nick,
You know,
both of them.
and that's the thing. And I'm going to shoot for a second.
Okay.
That Muhammad Usman is the same person that's denying any association with a certain guy on Instagram. But he's the same guy that he sends his PayPal info to pay for you to pay for his belts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 1,000% sure because that same guy, JB Toys, I'll just say it,
Mm-hmm.
that same guy takes payments for Usman, but Usman will deny any association with him because of the heat JB Toys has with a lot of people in that belt hobby. Me personally, I don't.
Mark,
Good job, man.
That does not sound good. Read
Right,
what you just wrote. Read what you just wrote.
right.
That's
Right.
Sorry, Ben.
This is a family-friendly show. Come
Hey,
on.
I'm not like right. I'm not that way, man.
Mark shouldn't be saying his fantasies on the show like
TMI,
that.
man.
That must be what that was he's dreaming about last time he
TMI.
fell asleep on our chat.
Right. That might. Oh.
Get him, Ben.
So yeah, it's just that that whole situation, man. And then guys, don't cheat your. I see somebody make this comment in that post. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Yes.
Right. I'm not telling you go out there and spend the hundreds and thousands of dollars on belts, but get something that's quality, man. You'll thank us all later from saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, like Ben. AJS belts, they do layaway. You can pay $25 to $50 every payment. You can do it now with WWE Shop.
Yes. Yes.
If you want
And
the belt,
AJS
take time
AJS
and
can
pay
get
it
you a
off,
shop
it'll
belt.
be worth it in the end.
Yeah, AJS can get you a
and
shop
John
belt
is a good
and
guy.
a
He'll
layaway
hook you
pay.
up.
I haven't bought one from him in a long time, but
Yep.
you can do it.
Yeah, I haven't bought one.
Yes, it
for
is.
a while, but I will still back up John Barbarossa. He's
Yeah.
got a good deal over there. He helped, like all of us here. He probably helped start our collections.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, he started mine. He got me
that's
my
the
first
way to
Stone
go.
Globe.
If you want that belt, and you want it to look just like the real thing, better off paying that $25 to $50 every paycheck and get it.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what I did.
I don't know why I'm
What
showing
does
this
it mean?
off, but changing gears here for a second. We're talking about belts this first hour and maybe the second hour. I'm working on a few belts. I got 2 in the mail yesterday. I haven't opened the box yet for a customer. But I'm working on Winged Eagle that was for my collection, but a friend of mine said he wanted one, so I'm gonna sell him this one. And he wanted me to experiment with the snap box, and I don't think I'm going to because I just don't think it would look good. But I made this template up to do 2 different things to show off. And I don't know what they call the style of snap box, but there's also a style which I believe is the Midwest style, where it has the angles on both ends over here. This one I've got rounded. I can't. There we go. I have rounded these off, which is easier for me to do. But I think it's either Jamar or a Midwestern style that has the angled snap boxes here. But I got one on each end here so I can sit and practice. But what he wanted me to do was take a pear shader and make stars around each of the holes for the snaps. And I just don't think that would look good on Winged Eagle. What do you think? I think I'm just going to do it the regular way.
I would.
I would
This
say
is kind of stuff you
yeah,
could
I
do
would
with
say keep
spare
it
leather.
as good as the original.
Yeah, I agree.
This is kind of stuff you could do with spare leather. Just kind of practice and
make-
do some
Mhm.
fun,
Mhm.
some unique things.
And the cool thing is you could take that and put it into business cards and those little logo plate things that you did.
Oh yeah. That's I got this logo plate for him. No, what happened with the Shotzi or Shootsy?
Who shoots he?
The Shotzi in it.
Shoots he?
Did you go to the Gianni
Shootsy.
English language class or something?
Shoots he.
Yeah, well, I have a star stamp, star stamp. It's hard to say.
Easy for you
I
to
have a
say.
star stamp. That's what I was going to do on the other end of this thing. But I think it would look better for just a regular Winged Eagle, just to have the regular, either the pear shader or the other. I don't have one here, but there's 2 different patterns I use for snap boxes. But I did. I love my Citizen Echo Drive. I like that blue face, that blue watch face. Very nice. I wish it was a perpetual though. It's the only difference. So I've got 2 belts in the mail there. I think they're custom belts that a customer wants me to put on new leather for him. I'm working on Winged Eagle. I'm lacing this Premier Dome Globe I have sitting on the floor next to me, and I still haven't done my Dome Globe from Classic Shields yet. I started the strap. I'm still not happy with the leather cut yet, and I think I got to look at some pictures and the original Dome Globe. And if you look at this one here, this is what I'm selling, by the way. If you'll notice here with the side plates, you notice that they're evenly spaced right there in the center, vertically, right? They're centered vertically. If you look at some of the pictures of the Dome Globe, it looks like the bottom is that the side plates are closer to the bottom than they are to the top. So I've got the strap drawn out for that, and I'm just debating whether I should center them or do it that way because I want it to look, TV accurate, but I haven't decided yet. Does anybody have an opinion on that or have an idea if I'm correct or not? Just look at some of the pictures. That's just what it looks like. Yeah, you and everybody else. Shotzi's hurt. Now the chamber match. Okay.
I thought Shootsy was hurt.
Yeah, Shootsy. Is this a Shootsy or is this a work?
I do know Shotzi did truthfully get hurt. I don't know about Shootsy, but Shotzi did.
Now, she the one that wrestled Liv Morgan? Is that who that
That's the one
is?
with the green hair that lives.
The green. She shaved her
looks like
hair
a
with her
dog.
sister. Her sister. She shaved her head completely.
Okay.
And now she's
Well-
growing it back.
You guys,
Okay.
you guys did know she has a twin sister, right? So it's Shotzi and Shootsy.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
You know? That's what it is.
Macro Wrestling. I think they're coming here to
Macro Wrestling.
Oklahoma too.
I'd like to see Mark get
They're
in the ring with a
actually here
micro wrestler. Wouldn't that be good?
Well, I gave
Yeah, I know
I
what you meant.
gave-
Griff. I know what you meant.
I gave Cuddles a test. Let's see if he passed it. He's got a test. Let's see if he can pass it.
That's from. I'm freezing up. My internet's acting up. I'm on my backup internet, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She's German. Shotzi the Nazi.
Oh Jesus. Oh my God.
Was that inappropriate? I'm sorry. Oh no. Okay. No, I was just asking a question about this. I think.
Uh-oh.
He's frozen.
Yeah.
He froze.
Yeah, I keep
Oh.
freezing. It's making me
Okay,
mad.
we can hear you.
I'm trying to go,
There you
I'm
go.
trying to go full screen here.
There you go.
You're
Yeah.
back.
I'm
You're
trying to go
back.
full screen. Oh, here we
There
go.
you
All right. No, this is the most common snap box I do, but I know with some snap boxes they have the like this angle here. They put up this end too. It's either the Jamar style or the Midwest style. I can't remember. So, okay, let me go back off screen. I'm gonna switch to internet services. Give me a second. I thought it here. Okay, am I back?
Yep.
Yep.
There.
Yep. I hear you.
I'm having internet issues, guys. I'm not sure. I'm on T-Mobile home internet, 5G home internet. It's just been acting up the last several nights, and last night it quit completely. Yeah, it was a small show. Very, very funny. They come up a little short. Okay, I had to. Yeah, I got the book. I should look at the book. Okay, so I need to fix that. Hopefully, I can. It just seems to me the strap I'm doing seems a little bit too wide, but I could be wrong. I know it's a wide strap. Oh, CJ got his belt. Did you actually open a box? I shipped him that Middle Eastern belt. He got it today, but he said he wasn't gonna be home till tomorrow. But
Nice.
beautiful belt. I really
Cool.
hated to sell it, but I didn't need it. Yeah, my hamster's tired. I wore it out. I sent my hamster to a hotel down the road.
I know where you can get a moose from, though.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah.
Just rip it off that belt.
We went on vacation to Wyoming. Went to Yellowstone a few years ago, and we stopped along the way at a rest stop, and it overlooked the river. It had a bunch of trees, like a grove of trees there, and I saw this ugly horse stick its head out from behind a tree. I thought, man, this is an ugly looking horse. It was a moose.
Well, you know
I
what?
Didn't realize
Thing
till
comes
he
to
came
my
out from
mind
behind there. Awesome, Carl. Tell me what you think of that
does
belt.
look like a moose.
A moose, a moose.
It does look like a
Did
moose
you-
knuckle.
did-
A moose knuckle.
Did you go and pet it?
No. Moose are dangerous. You know, they'll stomp the head.
I know. I live in Colorado. Remember?
They have moose in Colorado? I know they have moose in Colorado.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Moose and the elk. Yeah. You don't
Hey,
run up
Rocky,
on them.
a little poem.
Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Yeah. All right, Bullwinkle. So this moves us on to
Hey,
hour
boys.
number 2. Do we have anything else to talk about where belts are concerned? CJ,
Yeah,
if you open that belt during the show, just comment, tell me what you think of it, and send me a picture of it. So I put it up there on the screen.
yeah, last words, guys, for the belt stuff. Don't rush the belt. If you want the good one, do a layaway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do the layaway. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you get that belt in your hands, you're gonna be happy that you did it. It's worth the wait, even if you put it on layaway.
I
Do
got-
do
I-
do, do
I'm
reference
doing the
checks.
same thing.
Do reference checks.
Yep.
Damn it, Bobby! Quit
Um,
asking me about that bull
There,
belt.
there was a post about a prominent maker in another group. Uh, there was a lot of opinions on there, and not all of them were positive. So that's what you want to look for.
Mark, do you want to share with the rest of the class, Mark?
Yes, I do. I didn't want to interrupt, but Vinny
okay.
sent me a picture. Vinny sent me a picture of Shotzi the Nazi. That's an actual picture of that dog.
Oh,
Look at the little mustache here. Shotzi. I was just making a joke. Shotzi the Nazi.
cute dog. Yeah, cute dog.
Thanks for sharing that, Vinny. It's a beautiful dog.
Is that a
he's
Bichon?
beautiful
Dog.
Yeah. Heal Hitler.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible.
Heal Hitler. Oh my God, Mark.
Beautiful dog, though. Very beautiful dog.
Oh man, you're gonna get the sensitive comments come up.
That was funny. That wasn't funny.
I want very funny. Here's the card.
I did
Go
not
buy
see
something.
that. I did not see that.
Store, buy
pic
something,
coming.
Mark.
I did not see that pic coming. Jmar does the markings on the top and bottom. They are a one-off marking, so they do need to be custom made. Okay, yeah. I've done a few of those, but yeah, we'll talk about it here in a second, Rob. As a matter of fact, why don't you guys go ahead and talk about it? But well, hold on. We're at the top of the second hour, so I need to remind everybody this show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Bitler Leathering and by Ashley's Southern Designs. Be sure to check her out on Facebook. She does some custom shirts, does mail order. She's made a few for me and the guys here, and a couple of the viewers out there. I think Rick Hernandez got a shirt from her. Cuddles ordered some shirts for us guys. As a matter of fact, Ben was kind enough to model one of them for us. There he is.
There he is.
That's an Ashley Southern Designs shirt right there. She did not do the shirt I'm wearing. This came from the CBB store, so be sure you check that out.
I gotta work on that once I come back from my hiatus.
Okay. Yeah, Ben's gonna be on a 2-week hiatus from the show. He's gonna be really
2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks.
You will be missed. You will be missed.
Yeah, I might sneak on if I give it. Yeah.
So
That's where I'm going.
Ben will be absent from the show for about 3 weeks.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Right.
No, you'll be missed. So hopefully you get moved quickly and get back on.
Yeah. I might sneak on if I gotta throw everything inside of a room or something.
Yeah. Okay, CJ sent me a picture of this belt. Yeah. Okay, he sent me this video. It's got the sound of the show. So I'll go ahead and share it. Let me upload it first. He boxed this little Eastern belt I sent to him. It's a beautiful belt. I wish I could have kept it, but I didn't need it. Didn't have the room for it. We'll be playing golf for the president of Pakistan.
Two weeks,
Hitler
bro.
play dead.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, we did, Gianni.
Yeah,
Thank you
we know
guys
you're
for.
Yeah, Gianni, you'll be on 11 o'clock.
Yeah. The after show.
The way after show.
Oh,
Not my dog spot.
After.
Yeah.
Not my liver spot.
Yeah.
But my spot.
Ben was telling us before the show. Speaking of the Four Horsemen, you want to repeat what you told us about Steve McMichael?
Mongo McMichael has been rushed to the emergency room. Was suspected pneumonia and I just read something else. So prayers out to Mongo, Chicago Bear great, former WCW U.S. champion and Four Horsemen. But he has been rushed to the hospital. Last word, and that was confirmed on Yahoo Sports and a few other outlets.
Let me upload this video real quick. Yeah, our prayers go out to Mongo and his family.
Definitely.
Okay, okay. What is this? Oh, I think I already uploaded it. Okay. Oh, I did. Okay, here's this video. This is the belt that I showed off last week. I shipped it to CJ Smith. He got it today, and it's got. I can't mute the sound, but you can hear the show in the background. He just opened it up a little while ago while the show was playing. So here it is.
Vacation to Wyoming with Yellowstone years ago, and we stopped along the way at a rest stop, and it overlooked the river. It had a bunch of trees. I could throw the trees there, and I saw this ugly horse. They could say that from behind a tree. I thought, man, it's an ugly-looking horse. It was a moose. Well, you know what? I didn't realize until they came out from behind there. Awesome, Carl. Tell me what you think of that. Does it look like a moose?
Hopefully, shows the blue backing.
It does look like a moose.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very
Hope
nice.
you like it. Hope you like
Very
it.
good, very
Great
nice.
belt.
Yeah.
So thanks for your patronage, CJ. Appreciate that. And again, thanks for the cup. Be sure you check out Northern Michigan Wrestling Society on Facebook. I think he's trying to get a podcast going in his group. He's done a few giveaways. I won a couple of them. But the cup is very nice. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, Chris,
CJ's
again, you're in
you
our
got-
prayers. And
You're welcome always, man. You're welcome always. Thank you.
condolences to you and your family, man.
Team Mongo. That's right. I tried to get the video up of Toby Keith in TNA, but I had Belt Cam loaded up there. I couldn't download it, but it's on YouTube. Just look up Toby Keith in TNA, and what you'll see is Toby Keith playing his guitar on the stage at the top of the ramp. Then Jeff Jarrett comes by and just shoves him out of the way on his way to the ring. You know how Jeff Jarrett is. The next scene is Jeff Jarrett's down. Toby Keith comes to the ring wearing a do-rag, picks Jeff Jarrett up and does a perfect suplex. Picks him up straight up and down, holds it for, 2 or 3 seconds, drops him back on his back. Just beautiful. So that's Toby Keith's contribution to professional wrestling. I think he's done a better job than a lot of these celebrities have. So.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's sad. There's a
Yeah.
that
Something like that makes you want. It's like, what next, people? I mean, shooting up at a Super Bowl parade. I mean, come on.
killed a mother of 2, and shot 8 kids.
And a bunch of kids. Yeah.
And I applaud the bystander who tackled the gunman. He tackled him, and the gun came out either out of his hand or out of his waistband or whatever it was. But he was tackled by some citizens.
One guy got him, and his wife helped get the guy. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. It's just sad. You can't have it. You can't be out in the open nowadays. It's you never going to get shot. Churches are getting shot up. That woman shot some people in that church down in Houston last week. Joel Osteen. You say what you want about Joel Osteen. Nobody deserves that. Nobody.
No.
Nope.
Is that what it was? Teens got in the fight?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's the word. It was some type of confrontation between two groups of a couple groups of people, and that's when the shots came out.
I mean, if you got to beef with somebody, go somewhere else. Don't go in a public area
that
where
happened
innocent
yesterday.
people get shot. Oh wow, it's becoming all too common. I remember when it was just a rarity,
Yeah,
rare
that was
event.
about
Unfortunately.
15, 20 minutes from us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just be careful out there. If you live in a state that allows
On the same day
concealed
as the
carry
park,
or
you
open
should
carry,
do this.
exercise your right to do that. Because I guarantee you, most licensed people that are licensed to carry a concealed weapon don't commit these crimes.
No.
They help prevent them. So. And you can argue with me all you want to about that, but it's true. You can't argue facts.
It's true.
So let's talk about CNC versus HD versus SD, and I'll let you guys go ahead. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna step out for a minute. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's start with CNC because
Okay.
CNC is machine metal plates, and those are used to etch the plates.
Mm-hmm.
They come out crisper. They come out a little bit cleaner. To me personally, it looks almost too perfect. Like they look fake. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I can't. In lack of a better term, they don't look visually real to me, but they're really clean and really sharp. Don't get me wrong. If you get the right maker to CNC it, you won't even see the CNC lines. Because I have one belt that's CNC, I can see some lines in it. A lot of them are able to get them smooth, and I guess the word would be accurate, but I don't. It's a cleaner version or way to get your belts. A lot of makers they charge a little more for CNC belt, even though I'm starting to see CNC belts come down in price.
Yeah.
So that's what CNC. Who wants to take acid etch or SD?
Standard, I'll take. Talk about CNCs. I have 2 or 3 CNCs, and I got to be honest. After I got them, it's like it looks real clean, like Ben said, but it's almost too clean, and it's like I probably just should have stayed with the standard definition because I think they're just as good. I think they're just some of the CNCs are just too crisp, too clean.
I'd have to go with this. Yeah, I'd have to go with the standard too, Andy.
Yeah. I don't have any complaints about mine being too standard now. They look fine to me.
Mm-hmm.
So
The belts I grew up watching were all standard definition. They didn't have
Mhm.
anything HD. They didn't have CNC or anything like that. So, I mean, I'm fine with SD. Now, from what I stepped away, so I didn't hear what you guys said. But my understanding of HD versus SD is the difference is it's better acid or newer acid, cleaner
Mhm.
acid, better zinc, but the process is the same.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, forget where I heard it, but I heard Jim Cornette say somebody showed him their standard definition belts, and he said that's just as good as what we paid for Smoky Mountain or whatever, or what I've seen in the ring. He said, so just standard definition.
Ricky Hernandez has sent me some pictures. I'm gonna get these downloaded that show the difference.
Okay.
Let me keep
Yeah,
talking.
CNC is well polished. It's really crisp, really clean for the most part. But like I said, to me, it almost looks like. I mean, any belts that we're getting now compared to
What's
the
up,
belts they were getting in the '80s, compared to the belts we were getting in the '80s, are better now, even with standard definition.
Mhm.
It's just a different time, a different, way more advanced technology wise and whatnot. But CNC belts, they're very clean, very clean.
Almost too clean for me.
Yeah, same. The HD belts, they're cleaner than the SDs. They give you a great presentation,
Mhm.
and they look nice. I can't criticize them, but
No, I
there's
can't.
just different levels to these processes.
Okay. Ricky Hernandez sent me these pictures to show the differences. I'm gonna put these up here. Let me get this comment off here first.
Okay.
This is first one here is an SD. This is the Undisputed Championship. There's SD.
Mm-hmm.
There's HD. It's a little bit. Let me go back. It's a little cleaner. It's a little bit more detailed. A little deeper. Itching. Here's another HD or SD Winged Eagle side plate. I don't have the. Oh, okay. Here's the HD right here. Go back and look at the SD.
Wow.
Of course, it's different lighting, which makes
It's
a little bit of
cleaner.
difference too. Yeah, it's cleaner. And here's CNC.
Yeah, CNC's got that really extra crisp, very
Yeah.
crisp. cut to it.
The only thing I don't like about CNC is in some cases, if there's like a big area, there's no etching, you can see the lines from the machining.
Yeah.
But there's a world of difference in the detail. So I would like to thank Ricky Hernandez for sharing these pictures with us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Ricky. That was good.
Yeah. Thanks, Ricky.
Yes. That's okay. That's okay. If you're watching us on Facebook, be sure to click the StreamYard link and then click on the option to allow your name to pop up on the screen when we click on it. I know some people have issues with that, can't do it. For some reason, it doesn't pop up for them. But if you can't do that, if it doesn't work for you, just do like Rob Collins, put your name on the comments so we know who it is. We want to give proper credit. I would love to have that title, the Georgia TV. I have one, but I want one from Orem. But
yeah,
I
mean, 85-90% of my belts are SD, and I'm fine with them.
Yeah, CJ, that's a good point. There are a lot of people that are very, very particular and will go over a belt with a fine-tooth comb and magnifying glass and white glove to find anything wrong with it. Just enjoy the belt.
Yeah.
It's gonna sit on your rack or your shelf or whatever, collecting dust.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like you stick your face looking at it every night.
Yeah, and great. You go and you do the search on it, you find something bad. Well, guess what? Now you don't enjoy your belt anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
what's the point?
I mean, this is sitting next to my bed. I lay on my bed and look at my belts, but I don't see the flaws because I'm sitting far enough away from them. It's not like you're sitting there going,
yeah.
But a lot of people do that. They're that
picky.
particular. Yeah, the CNC is nice if you get past the marks. I don't care how much you polish; they still show through in some areas. It's just,
Yeah.
it is nice. I like it.
Yeah.
In HD, I mean, you can call it HD all you want to. It's the same process. It's the exact same process. Just from what I understand, it's newer acid, clean acid.
Yeah,
it's like the fries at McDonald's. They use cleaner oil.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get better taste. Well, same thing with acid, and they also use better zinc, is what I understand.
I like that comment at the end.
Acid doesn't taste good.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, ask that Brahma Bull belt. That the CNC that looks like a cutout. It kind of does. It kind of look kind of cookie cutter, kind of, but it's clean. It's real. It's sharp. It's just you gotta hope that the maker you're working with can buff those CNC lines out and polish it real well.
Right.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. CJ, what do you think of that Middle Eastern title? I don't think if you commented, I missed it. So Corey King did amazing work. I had I didn't have it, wasn't mine, but somebody sent me a Hogan 84 to re-leather for him, and it was absolutely beautiful. I would love to have that. In fact, the guy ended up selling it. I think he's got it for sale now for like $1,500. I can't afford that for a belt, but turned out beautiful.
Sure you can.
No.
Sure you can.
Not doing that. No. No belt is ever perfect.
We'll put you on the payment plan.
If you're sitting there nitpicking a belt, you're not enjoying the hobby.
And you're not enjoying your belts.
No.
Your belts.
That's what I get them for. It's enjoy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There you go, Kevy.
Yeah. Why does he sound like a roving reporter? Rob Collins here. Sorry, Rob. I don't have an HD belt. I don't have it.
Wow.
Well, I've got the CNC belt, but it's not mine. I'm selling it. I guess it is mine. I paid for the plates now, but it's mine temporarily.
I have one in my collection, and like Andy said, I would stick with the standard.
And I've seen Ron make those belts over the years, and those things look clean.
Okay.
Ron Edwardson, He does his belts look really good. Some nice work he does, man.
He does great work.
Yeah.
He did that Rolex
What
belt
do you
too,
think?
didn't he?
What do you
Mm-hmm.
He did.
What do you
That's
think? Like
that's a good
Jason's
point,
comment?
Jason.
What do you,
Yeah, better bits. Yeah,
if you had better bits, just like the
or
acid,
keep
fresh
keep
bits.
sharp bits. Keep sharp bits
Yeah, sharp
because
bits.
bits go dull over time. 2 or 3 belts in, you get dull bits. So
You know,
yeah.
by the time it's done doing a main plate or side plate,
Like Platinum said, these belts are for my enjoyment, not
Mm-hmm.
yours or mine. I've had a few people come over, I bring them back here, show them my belts. They're like, "Oh, that's cool." They're not sitting there going, "Well, but the artwork's not right." They don't do that. Yeah, just change the acid. Yeah.
Yeah, that belt got a hairline fracture on the back of the plate.
Okay, I think Ethan's going to correct me on this. HD uses an automated machine. SD uses an acid tub and rocking motion. Okay, I stand corrected on that.
oh, okay. So that's why you see it going like that. Some
Yeah.
people, some makers will film their process,
Yeah.
and you. Can
But I
see
mean,
that.
it's really the same thing. It's acid eating away metal. So, but I get it. I do. Thanks, Ethan, for the correction, though. Yeah, it was. I think so. Acid splash tank. Yeah, I've had people ask me, why don't you get into making belts? I don't have the facilities or the money or the patience to do that. Yeah, you don't go full OCD. Yeah, Ethan sent me a message. HD. Oh, okay. All right.
I would love to do
Let
that.
me
Trust me.
download these pictures. Interesting. Okay, so one of these.
Matter of fact, me and Jason Cortez was talking about that CNC machines. This was months and
Yeah,
months ago.
I'm gonna
Maybe
upload those
6 months
pictures,
ago.
Ethan. Okay, this is the HD machine. It's the automated machine he's talking about. And I got to upload the video. Sorry, got to upload the video. Upload the video real quick. Now I want to make sure I get to these other videos here a little bit. Get a little wrestling to talk about too. Okay, so that is the automated machine that does the HD, I believe. And this is uploading right now. It's processing. And this next picture is the manual process, the splash tank. That's the splash tank. Very interesting. I would love to be able to do that. I really would, but I don't have the facilities for it. I know the upfront cost is way ridiculous. I know leather was the same way. Get this picture off here. Oh, there's Andy. We lost Andy there for a second. But yeah, it would be fun to do. Yeah, that's what I mean. The upfront cost. There's no way I could do that. Good question, Ricky. The rocking back and forth, is that what makes it? I think it's the spread around the acid, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Possibly. Yeah, Christopher, you got a good belt there.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoy it.
Enjoy, sure. Mm-hmm.
4K belts. I mean, I think he's joking, but who knows? That may be coming down the pike. Etching is supposed to be done with the artwork facing down. I did not know that. I thought the plates were supposed to be vertical. Actually, is what I thought. But
I've seen it face up in the tubs. Some of the makers have shown me, but who knows?
Oh, the Rocky Motion gives it the waves and the plates. Okay.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Facebook here wants to know what how much.
Oh,
it's Rob Collins. Okay, how much? Yeah, 12,000 is what somebody guessed. Okay. Thanks for sharing. We're getting a lot of knowledge here tonight, guys.
Sure
Appreciate
are.
it.
Yeah, sure. If it's something that we may be wrong on,
Let us know.
Help us. Let us know. You teaching us too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teaching us too.
Always open to learning. Yeah.
We are by no
Yeah,
means authorities in the hobby. We're just collectors like
Right.
you guys are.
Yeah. We're just.
Don't know everything. I never
We
claimed
don't know
to.
everything. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Correct it. Correct us if we're wrong. We're not above being corrected.
Never.
CJ sent me a picture of this dome globe I sold him, which was also done by Dream Championship belts.
You're always
Picture.
learning every day.
Oh, yeah.
Something new.
I
Teach
just
me.
realized the difference
Teach me.
between the V1 and the V2 the other day.
Teach
Yeah, I
me.
saw
I love to learn.
That is the dome globe that I sold CJ Smith. That's by Dream Championship belts on my leather. That's the first belt he bought off of me. And now he's got the he also got an NWA TV off of me that was done by Unique. And now he's got the Middle Eastern, which is also made by Unique. All these are on my leather. So 2 laced belts and 1 not laced. So appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah. See, I cannot do that. There's no way I could do that. It would take me forever to recoup my cost. It took me 2 years to recoup my upfront cost for the leather stuff.
Wow.
2 years of course, it was slow because I was just getting into business, but yeah, it'd be the same way. There's no way I could upfront $70,000. I'd go to the bank and they say, "For what?"
You're gonna do what with that? What?
Yeah,
Right.
You're gonna etch? Huh? You got an itch?
acid.
What?
You got an acid problem? You got an acid habit?
You got
Are you
acid
on
and-
acid?
What are you doing with itching with acid?
Are you on acid? Coming asking for that money?
You must be on acid if you're on 70,000.
Yeah. Man, got choked up there.
Right?
Appreciate that.
We're on fire tonight, gentlemen.
You're on fire. You're on fire.
The
comments.
Burning.
Now get your belt and get the hell out.
Before we move on, we're getting close to the end of the show, but I want to remind everybody that got this is
Get
for
your
sale.
belt
This
and
is
get the heck out.
CNC NWA Dome Globe, CNC by Dream Championship belts on my leather. I'm selling this belt for $375 shipped. It's on the double loop lacing. So if you want that, hit me up.
Watch not included.
Watch not included. Nope. I also still have my Fandu Dome Globe. It comes with the NWA bag, belt bag. And I'm asking $350 ship for this one, but I will accept any reasonable offer. It does have tarnish on the main plate and a little bit on the Mexico plate. I just noticed that today. Not much, but a little bit. But I would like to get rid of this belt. So give me a reasonable offer and it'll be yours. One more. This one is in process. I'm still lacing it. You see the lace all over it. This is a Premier Dome Globe. This is Dome Globe night. And I'm thinking about doing an event for this belt. And I haven't heard many comments about this, but what do you think? It should do an event in Wide World of Belts?
Why
Get
not?
rid of this, maybe $16 a spot for a Powerball.
Go for it.
26 spots. $16 a spot. So I'm hoping to have the lacing done this weekend. I'm going to do some more after the show tonight, and should be able to finish it up Saturday or Sunday. I'll probably have it done Sunday because I'm going to Oklahoma City for leather on Saturday. So I'm thinking about doing an event for this one. If I don't sell these other two, I may do events for them too if this one goes well. So I've never done a event like that before, so little leery of it. Are you leaving? Okay. Well, if you are, then have a good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. That's something else. Yeah. Acid, because it's a hazardous
All right, Kevin,
material.
Have a good one.
Yeah, that's something else. You're licensed and permitted for that.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, you got to deal with like hazmat, get certifications and all that. I had to do all that with my job
Yeah.
a couple days ago. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan's right. They will. They'll just toss it out.
Yeah. It's something else you have to pay for. It's more upfront cost. You got to pay for that disposal, which is not cheap. So no, I'll just stick with the leather. It's
that explains the black feet.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Like, have you seen some of those pictures? Like,
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of I'll just leave it alone. I'm deleting pictures here, guys. Here. So, if it did any of you watch AEW this week? Was it Dynamite on
Yeah, we
Dynamite on
watched.
Wednesday night? Okay. I didn't watch it, but I heard about this. Sammy Guevara was taking on Jeff Hardy in a match. I guess it was some kind of hardcore match. Thanks for joining us, Ricky.
See you, Ricky.
See you next
Yeah.
week.
Catch you next week, man.
Thanks, Ricky.
Anyway, toward the end of the match, Sammy climbed up on the top rope and tried to do a shooting star press. And in the process, something went wrong. The move was botched, and Jeff Hardy ended up getting knocked unconscious. And he was unconscious for, 2 or 3 minutes, and he finally came to. They actually finished the match.
Yeah, he woke
They
up,
finished
finished
the
the match.
Did not know that.
What do you mean?
Even though it
I'm
should
just-
have been called.
Come on, Platinum. You've seen those pictures, man. With the tire sanders on and the feet are like my color. Yeah.
I
They-
thought of this, Chris. I actually have thought of this, but that you can't do the metal. You can only do the plastic.
Yeah.
But I have actually 2 video clips of 2 different angles from the same move. I'm going to show you the first one, which is the most common one out there. It's a shorter clip, so just watch very closely Jeff Hardy's head. Okay.
Ooh.
It's a better angle, but it's farther back, and it looks like it's in the it's a little bit longer. Watch his head take the knee to the head, and it rebounds off the mat. Watch closely. Pretty rough.
Knee right to the forehead, it looked like.
Yeah. And then he knocked him into the mat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's something else I had to know. Have metal 3D printing now.
I
God.
didn't know
Jeff
that.
put his knees up too.
Wow.
And you guys call me Grandpa. Yeah.
It's for Rampage. It didn't air last night. Okay. I guess
Okay.
people that were there were talking about it. Okay. So if you hadn't seen it, you get a chance to see it tomorrow night.
Yeah. They probably gonna edit that out, man.
That should have stopped the match right there. It should have.
Yeah, definitely.
In
They
today's
probably will.
wrestling,
Yeah.
they have these wellness policies. They have safety people, medical people on staff. They should have shut that match down right then. There, did this and brought medical crews in. It's what they should have done. This is the flaw of Tony Khan. It's all about ticket sales and shock and awe at the expense of the health and safety of these performers.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately.
Yep.
Yep.
No, it's still running, guys. I don't know, Chris. I don't know, because it looked like Sammy came kind of crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy kind of came in sideways a little bit.
I don't think he exactly hit his knees. Yeah, I think he hit the corner of his knees.
I did notice that Jeff raised his head
He
at the
kinda
last
slipped
minute, so that
towards-
might have contributed to the whatever happened to him get knocked out. He lifted his head up. That's what caused the rebound off the mat. If he'd laid flat, he might have been okay. I don't know,
Yeah.
but still, that should have stopped the match right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't. So, and that and Orange Cassidy, not Orange Cassidy. Who's the guy who wears his makeup? Half his face.
Darby.
Darby Allin. Yeah, Darby Allin. He's going to end up
Darby Allin.
crippled.
Yeah.
He's going to end up same as the guy in WWE.
The problem with Darby has no fear. He will do
No.
anything.
Well, that's
and
what
he
you
will not-
do when you're young.
Yeah,
I was that way. I
but
had
he
no
can be
fear when I was
hurt very young too. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I just think there's way too many spots like that. It just amazes me nobody's gotten hurt more often than they do. Somebody hasn't been, more severely injured. I mean, look at the guy that died last year that took was it the pile driver? Who was the guy in WWE that was it Nail?
Draws.
Oh, you
Draws,
talking about
yeah, Darren Drozdov,
Draws?
yeah,
Yeah.
Draws, yeah,
You talking about draws?
yeah. Yeah. I mean, a simple thing like it was a pile driver he took.
No,
Well,
it
was
I
it
mean,
a-
a power.
from the top rope. He was on the mat.
No, power bomb. You talking about draws?
Yeah.
It was a power bomb.
Yeah, he was on
Power
the
bomb.
mat.
That's right. Okay.
It was a power bomb.
Off the top
Yeah.
rope.
It was power bomb because D'Lo was just
I thought-
performing his finisher, power bomb, and Draws' head
Okay.
spiked into the mat.
I thought it was.
Look what happened. It ended Steve Austin's career, a power driver. It's just these risky moves, man. That WWE banned the power driver, didn't it? Besides the Undertaker using it and Kane,
Yeah.
and theirs was so safe.
Mhm.
If you look at the clips for years, that head never came close to touching the mat with neither one of those two.
No.
A pile driver is
Yeah.
different because you have a little bit more control. When you do the one where they just, lift their legs and
The
drop their
pulling,
butt on
yeah.
that's dangerous. Yeah, but there was no excuse for that. And I heard, at first I heard it was Jeff Hardy that did this, but somebody said Matt Hardy came in the ring and shot the bird to Sammy Guevara.
Mm.
Yep. Right after they went off the air.
Yeah.
Somebody filmed it for
Wow.
the crowd.
Yeah. Wow. Oh man, these comments
That's
are
dangerous
savage.
enough right there.
But it's been kind of quiet on WWE front as far as Vince stuff. I don't think anything new's come out, has it?
No, I think they just building that up.
Oh,
That's what it seemed like.
Something came out today. I saw it posted. Let me see if I can find it again. Had something to do with Charlie Haas. I think Vince was trying to come on to Charlie Haas's wife before they were actually married, and she turned him down. Then Charlie married her, and that basically ended Charlie's career with WWE. Is what I think I heard.
Oh wow.
Anybody see that?
No,
No, I
Here it is.
didn't, but
Here it is.
it'll pop up.
It was Renee Dupree came out with this. She claims that Jackie Gata turned down advances from Vince McMahon, and her career suffered as a result. She worked for WWE from 2002 to 2005, 3-year period. She was married to Charlie Haas in 2005, and they later had 4 children before divorcing in 2020. And this is a quote from Renee Dupree. You remember when we had Charlie Haas on here, and he told a story about how Johnny Ace, which is Johnny Laurinaitis, fired him and Jackie the day they got back from their honeymoon. Well, let's just say that Vince also made a pass at Jackie, which she declined, and you see what happened once her and Charlie got married. If you listen to this story, it seems like if you don't put Vince over and you don't boost his ego, he gets mad at you and takes it out on your career. This is from Renee Dupree. So,
Wow.
just one story.
Massaro, she was refusing to do his what he wanted, and so he gave her terrible storylines, and she faded away too. I mean,
yeah,
we're gonna hear more and more of this. That's the sad.
Oh
thing.
yeah, there's more coming.
Plenty more coming.
it just sounds awful. I mean,
It's
just
disgusting. It's disgusting.
It's like Vince McMahon is like a great white shark. All they do is eat, eat, eat. All he does is power trip, and it's all sexual.
He wants to dominate and rule and control people. It's sick.
Exactly. Yeah.
Vince
It's
Vince wanted
awful.
to live like Uncle Luke.
I just, most of the stuff is civil,
must-
but I got a feeling that before it's all said and done, he's going to be indicted. I just had this feeling
Hey Ben,
It's
gonna
get deep
favorite
enough.
Song was Doo Doo Brown.
because supposedly he used company funds to for these non-disclosure agreements. So he paid out, came out company funds, which is illegal. because he didn't notify the board.
Didn't he use company funds to pay that ring announcer that he abused?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, it's going to keep,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Eric Bischoff has Eric Bischoff said anything about this yet? I don't think I've heard anything.
I don't think he said anything not too much. I think he's just,
But you know what, though? Let me say this. When Hall and Nash went to WCW, I would have loved to hear the stories they told Eric Bischoff about Vince McMahon then.
Oh, yeah.
They probably, the clique, let's call it like it is. The clique was in control. But, they had to have heard stuff about Vince or seen it or witnessed it or him tell the stories to them himself.
Some of the some of the heaviest stuff has yet to come out now.
There's probably some stuff Eric knows too.
I believe Pat Patterson was in the inner circle, but he's dead now. I believe Gerald Briscoe had some knowledge of this, and he's still with us.
Bucky, who recently left, he sure as heck knew what was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Triple H saw a lot of it, didn't participate or whatever, but he knew what he had to have known the crazy stuff Vince was doing.
Yeah. And Shane, Shane was supposedly Vince was trying to get him to participate in this stuff. He said, no, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
But that's his
Shane
father.
He couldn't take it anymore, and that's why Shane left, and that's why Stephanie left also.
Yeah, and they're not going to speak out against their father. I don't think. Not
no, but
not
they,
in that
they
way.
couldn't stand it anymore. They had to get both of them had to get out.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, I appreciate that. I did not know that. Okay.
Okay, Bischoff. Okay.
Have to check that out. 83 Weeks is actually a pretty good podcast. I don't list all of them because I just don't have the time, but it is a very good podcast.
Well, I hope the Undertaker's name doesn't come up.
Yeah, me too.
He was around long enough.
Yeah. Bedtime for Grandpa.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Hey,
I'm not Kevin, Dav, I'm not up to your bull tonight.
Dav's not here.
Okay.
Dave's not here.
What's up, Kev? Glad to see you watching, man. Hope you're feeling okay.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're watching us and not
man,
commenting,
I'm feeling okay.
be sure to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That's right. Yeah. We know those people don't like us, and that's fine.
Just don't come on here cussing and acting like a.
Not to rehash what we said in the earlier hour, but sometimes the truth hurts to hear. It's just sometimes the truth is hard to hear. It is. It's painful. There's a lot of stuff that I've done in my life that I don't want to hear about either, but I did it. It wasn't Johnny's little black book, that's for sure. But no, we're just collectors here. But there is stuff that goes in the hobby, mainly good, mostly good. But there's some bad. We have to talk about that because people need to hear about this stuff. Especially if a major group gets shut down. That's news. That is news.
Yep.
There are some people that are hopeful that group can be brought back. There's a lot of people saying it can't be brought back. I don't know. I wasn't a member of that group.
Still not back up?
No. They've got a backup group now. It's actually the old group.
Okay.
Yeah, it's old group.
Yeah. So I'm not a member of that group. I wasn't a member of that group. It's not my cup of tea, but I know a lot of people really enjoy that group, and which is fine.
Yeah, they had tens of thousands of members, man, and
yeah,
that's hard to lose a group like that size off of something that was. Let's face it. It was a normal pose that got flagged.
Yeah.
Got flagged.
I was going to bring this thing up. I don't think I am now. I was going. Dan McMahon took issue with a comment I made. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it. And I don't want to get stuff started with
All right,
Dan
well-
McMahon, but there was a post out there. A guy had bought a couple belts from Dan McMahon and had some issues getting tracking numbers. That was what the post said. I'm just going by. I'm not going to give an opinion on this. I gave an opinion on it earlier, but he had asked Dan for tracking and said that Dan did not respond to him after like a week. So he put this post up saying, "Hey, I don't know if I got scammed or not, or whatever the deal was. I haven't got tracking." So people gave an opinion. I gave my opinion, saying, "Well, in the time it took for you to ask for the tracking, you should have had the belts by now." Now, no one knew because it was not in the post that this guy lived on a military base overseas. So there were some issues getting, it takes a little bit more time to deliver overseas. I've never done that, but it makes sense. So this was left out of the post. My thing was when somebody asks you for tracking, it's just common courtesy to provide tracking. It makes the customer feel at ease. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're the president of the United States or if you're the janitor of the White House. If somebody asks you for tracking, it's just common courtesy to provide the tracking. It's not that difficult. But I put that in a comment, and Dan McMahon took issue with it. Said, "Well, everybody's hating on me," and I don't hate on anybody. I was giving an opinion on a situation. If you could lift names out, I would have had the same opinion. But you guys are strangely silent. Thank you very much. But
We're listening.
if you're selling,
We're listening.
okay, I say that to say this: if you're conducting a transaction and you're the seller, send tracking.
Pretty simple.
If you don't, that's fine. You're not obligated to, but it's common courtesy. But if your customer asks for the tracking, provide it. It's not that difficult, and that's for anybody in the hobby, not just Dan McMahon, not just me, not just Ben or Andy or Richard. If you're selling a belt, provide tracking.
Mhm.
Now, what Dan said was that tracking was available on PayPal. Now, I did not know that. Well, actually, I did know this, but it's up to the seller to input that tracking number in the PayPal app. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this
Well,
guy.
hold on. Let me interrupt you real quick.
Okay.
You can also create a label through PayPal
Mhm.
that it will generate the tracking. Just to be fair, on all sides, you can generate a label on there.
Sorry, CJ. It's a little cold here, so.
Yeah.
But I was giving an opinion on the situation as it was presented. I didn't have all the facts. I'm sorry. All the facts weren't there, but I still stand by what I say. If somebody asks you for tracking, provide the tracking. Now, what happened was when this guy put the post up, Dan blocked him because he saw the post. And that's Dan's prerogative to do that. But here's the issue: if that guy gets that belt, I think he bought 2 belts. If that guy opens those belts, there's a problem with either the leather or the plate. If there's a plating issue or something like that, he's blocked. He has no recourse.
Right.
So that's not a cool thing to do. He blocked him because it pissed him off. Okay. And I'm not going to get an opinion on that. I wouldn't have done that, but that's his business. But it's just that when you buy and sell belts, that makes it a business transaction. Take care of your customer. If you're the buyer, be equally courteous to the seller.
Mhm. It's really simple.
Rob, I do the same thing. Now, I do pirate ship. So I print my label at home through the
I do
pirate ship
Pirate
website.
ship's good.
So as soon as I print that label, or even before I print it, I download the label, I save it to a folder, I send a PDF of that label to the customer, and then I copy and paste the tracking number into the messenger, because it's easier to copy and paste it and put it in the tracking on USPS website as opposed to sit there and type it out in there instead of send the picture. Most people don't have this option. They'll take a picture of the label, which is perfectly fine, or the receipt has tracking number. But if I do that, if I go to the post office, as soon as I get my truck, I take a picture of that receipt. I send it to the customer. or I do want to get back home. But I usually do it in the truck. It just depends on the lighting and the time.
Yep.
Most people use USPS. Some use UPS. I use USPS. If you use informed delivery, you'll get an email saying, "Hey, you got a package on the way,"
Mm-hmm.
and where it's
Yep.
coming from. So that's a good idea. Also to enroll in that or subscribe to it. It's pretty easy, but you'll get an email saying, "Hey, you got a package on the way. Here's a tracking number." And this is not a bash Dan thing. He said that he's being bashed. No, people are giving an opinion on it. I gave an opinion on it, but I gave an opinion based on the facts I had at the time. It's not my fault if the guy withheld some of the details. My issue was if he blocked the customer and the customer has a problem, the customer has no recourse. He has no one to go to say, "Hey, I have a problem." I'm not going to venture guess or speculate as to why Dan blocked him. I know there's opinions out there that he just got mad because the guy put the post up, which is fine. But when you do that and your customer has a problem, they had no recourse. And these are high dollar belts. So I don't have an issue, damn it. I mean, I've aired some opinions on Dan before, which he didn't like. But I'm not here picking on Dan. This is a situation that can happen with anybody. Anybody. If you sell a belt, take care of your customer. I've had 2 people message me this week saying, "Hey, I bought something from somebody. They didn't send me tracking." People that I know. Don't put that on somebody else because that brings me into it. I'm not a middleman for
Right.
anybody. Take care of your customers so you don't go to somebody else saying, "Hey, you're jerking me around."
Hey, Mark, can
Yeah.
I shut this off again? I realized it was a WWE version. I'm looking for a 2-for-1. This is a classic Shield, WWE. Re-leathered, re-stoned. The leather, I believe, is done by Michael Todd Anthony. And I'm looking for an Undisputed and a Shop Ryan together for this belt right here. It's got a flat backing. Like I said, I'm looking to trade it.
That's a beautiful
If
belt.
anybody
What,
out
who's
there
on the
wants
nameplate?
Classic Shield right away.
Who's that on the nameplate?
It's Batista.
Batista. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking for the Undisputed and a Shop Ryan for this.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's re-stoned, re-leathered, and it's a classic Shields. I have it in hand.
Okay.
Those are the 2 belts I'm looking for.
Okay. Fair enough. That's it, CJ. There's some people that feel they have enough status in the hobby that their word is good enough. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
No, it's very simple to provide the tracking.
Yeah. Once you pull this on somebody, then you start. It only takes one. It takes one bad transaction to label you as one thing or another. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, let's start bringing.
Am
up
I
the hobby
perfect? No, I'm not
instead of
perfect.
tearing
But I
it
always make
down.
sure my customers are notified and there's communication there. So. And these are not $300 or $400 belts. These are like $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 belts. It's not. I mean, it might be chump change to you, but that customer came up with some hard cash for that. So
Right.
yeah.
And let's put this disclaimer: we're not. I know you already did, but to reaffirm it for the people that's going to catch the back end of the conversation and then go back and report. In no way we were picking on Dan. We were talking about a situation.
Yeah. Now,
So
now,
make
the guy
sure
that-
you hear it all.
Now, I want to say this also: the person that made that post isn't innocent in this deal either. He left out some details.
Right. Yes. Yes, he
left out the
did.
fact that He lived on a
did.
military base overseas, which complicates things. He left that out. But the biggest issue was the lack of communication. Hey, I didn't get
Right.
tracking. Can you send me tracking?
It was on both sides. It was on both sides.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And for
Now,
something like that,
Go ahead.
for something like that, there's extra precautions when it comes to delivering at a place like that. So,
Yeah.
You know, there's a procedure mentioned though that there's
Yeah,
a
now-
procedure
now
that
s-
they go through to get mail and stuff.
Yeah. Now, say what you will about Dan. He's a polarizing person in the hobby, but he is a reputable person in the hobby. There's no doubt about that. He's a reputable person. But this is one bad transaction. Everybody has a bad day. That was his bad day. We're not picking on him.
Nope.
This is what happened. But the guy that made the post left out some key information that it didn't change my opinion of what happened because there was a communication issue there, but it would have helped to know why it took so long for the belt to get to him. Because everybody's saying, well, you should have had the belt within a week. Well, yeah, in most cases, yes. When it's belt shipped overseas to a military base, it takes a little longer. Nobody knew this because the guy didn't put that out there. So
Errors on both sides.
yes, it goes on both sides. Hopefully, it's a learning experience. It doesn't continue.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, take care of your customers. If you're selling a belt, communicate. If they ask for tracking, send them tracking.
Better than you found it,
Yeah.
like Ben said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let me share. We got 5 minutes left. When I sell a belt, I have a printer here and I have stickers and I print them out. And then anytime I have them picked up, I have them picked up from my porch, from my house, by the post office or by the postman, or you can take them to the post office. This post office is everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe life happened and he had something going on or whatnot. But if somebody's waiting for an extended amount of time for tracking, then that's almost not life. That's just you're not taking care of business like you should.
Yeah.
But it just don't happen in this situation. I've heard and read other people, even in the figures, the action figure hobby side of wrestling, is bad over there. What people were shipping, is worse than the belts. But we hear about a situation like this, and thank you, Gianni. I try to be. It's just one of those situations that Dan's name is a catch name. It's going to draw attention when they hear it. It could be easier to scrutinize him because who he is. But there was issues on both sides of this whole story, and I know about the APO. Getting mail sent to APOs.
Yeah.
That's the overseas addresses.
Okay. Kevin just sent a thing. Okay. Yeah. So we're not picking on Dan. This is a situation that they have fault on both sides. It was a very public deal, so we felt like it was worth mentioning. But Dan is not a scammer. I'm going to make that clear. Dan is not a scammer.
Right. Nobody's calling them that.
No, that was not the issue.
No.
The issue was just lack of communication. Is all it was. So nobody is immune from criticism. Nobody in the hobby.
Nope.
We aren't. We got criticized last week. So
Right.
but they took their shots and went and hid. They took their shots and blocked us. That's fine. Yeah. And I always send tracking too. Now may have been a time or two where I didn't get to it quickly, but I did send it that same day. But sometimes life happens; it gets busy. Yeah, it did. Platinum sure did.
Platinum.
Yeah, sure did.
I
it's
always worried about
best to
filling
do
2
it.
hours.
It's always best to do the tracking. If you're at the post office, just send it while you're there. Get in the car and send it. That's the way I do it. When you guys print it out online, you do it right away. It's just one thing you don't have to worry about.
Yeah. Lost my train of thought.
Must be that time of the day.
No, I know what it was. When I sent CJ that Middle Eastern title, I was going to ship it out. He paid me Friday, and I got a box up that night, and I said I'll ship it out Saturday morning. Our post office closes at noon, or so I thought. I went there about 11:18, I guess it was. I walked in there, and they were shut down. They close at 11 now. I didn't know that. But he already had his tracking number.
Wow.
So he has tracking number Friday night. So I shipped it off Monday. It arrived today. Actually, it shipped out today, or was delivered today.
And sometimes when you do pirate ship, this is another thing for those that don't know. Sometimes the tracking is delayed. They can scan it,
Yeah.
but it'll come back delayed sometimes. Even on USPS, it could be up to 36 hours, but that package could be moving at the same time. Because I've had it where people,
Yep.
the tracking number didn't start working right, and it was at their door.
Yeah.
I've had that happen.
I've had it like where I gave the tracking number and they come back and say, "Hey, Andy, what's going on? There's no movement." It's just simply that the people did not scan it at the post office.
Right.
And
They just threw it on the truck.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
on the truck. Yeah. So
I've watched tracking before, and I've seen a belt I've shipped off to somebody get on a truck going to their town, come back to where it was got on the truck, then got back on the truck, and then came off the truck. It's crazy. I don't know what they're doing there, but
Well,
most
when I
belts
get
I
a
ship
belt-
arrive on time. But I've had a few that arrived a day or two late. But with CJ's, it was supposed to be delivered tomorrow. It arrived today, so it just luck of the draw, I guess.
What's funny though is when I get a belt, it'll go all the way down south, and then it'll come back up.
Oh wow.
I don't know why. It just does that. It goes down to Opelika and then comes back up.
Okay, it's crazy. But yeah, I've had belts that I bought that were shipped to me that I had the tracking. It didn't move. The belt arrived. I got tracking the next day saying, "Hey, your belt was delivered." Thank you, appreciate that. We are actually at the end of our 2 hours, guys. That went by fast. I always worry about
Wow,
filling
sure.
2 hours, but we always manage to do it.
always make it.
But I want to thank everybody for joining us again this week. We hope you had a good time with us. We had a good time with you, as we always do. Love your engagement. We appreciate it. Keep it coming. Invite your friends to watch the show. Invite your friends to join Wide World of Belts, Love the Wrestling Belts, and Championship Belt Brothers if you haven't already done so. Like and subscribe. We make that as a joke, but we would like for you to do that. Like, share,
We're
and
serious.
subscribe. Serious, absolutely.
Like and subscribe.
But since Ben's going to be gone for about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, I want to send off the show by this little video here.
Somebody take the damn money!
With that, we're going to the show. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Be back next week. We'll have another good show for you. Have a good
Thank you,
weekend, everybody.
everybody.
Good night.
Good night.